Hey there, thrill seekers. It's Annabelle, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight, we've got a bone-chilling tale that will leave you questioning what's real and what's lurking in the shadows. But before we dive into the story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay updated on all things spooky. Now, let's get into the unnerving world of Maria and the mysterious package. Maria sat in her cozy home, wrapped in a blanket, book in hand, when a sudden doorbell shattered her tranquil evening. Rising from the couch, an unexpected shiver crawled up her spine. Peering through the peephole confirmed a courier standing on the other side. "Good evening, Miss Maria," the courier greeted with a friendly smile, holding a box adorned with a vibrant ribbon. "Package for you from Amazon." Maria, eyes squinting in confusion, opened the door but hesitated to take the parcel. "Strange. I didn't order anything," she said, feeling a subtle unease. "It's your package, miss. Please take it," insisted the courier, the smile never leaving his face. "But I wasn't expecting anything," Maria objected, clutching the door. "Perhaps it's a surprise from someone close," the courier suggested, a hint of impatience flickering across his face. "No, thank you. I can't accept it," Maria firmly responded, closing the door. The courier departed, leaving her with an eerie feeling and a mild sense of fear. She heard his footsteps fade away. Suddenly, a lingering sense of unfinished business gripped her. Despite declining the package, Maria tried to shake off the odd feeling and returned to her activities. However, later that evening, someone began knocking on her door. Initially unremarkable, the knocks evolved into a monotonous ritual. Maria stepped out, and each time she approached the door, the knocks ceased. The first time she opened it, no one was there. An unsettling sense of being observed enveloped her. With each subsequent knock, the persistence intensified. Maria sensed an ominous, unknown force approaching her home. As she approached the door again, the courier materialized, as if emerging from the shadows. "You don't understand, Miss Maria. This is your package. You must accept it," he said, his gaze piercing into the depths of her soul. Maria refused, but the courier vanished, leaving only a flickering shadow on her doorstep. The door continued to rattle, creating a dark symphony of uncertainty and unease. The ceaseless onslaught of knocks and eerie occurrences pushes Maria to the edge. Her nerves are taut, and her mind drifts into the murky waters of her own fear. At a pivotal moment, she decides that this nightmare must come to an end. Anxious and frightened, Maria resolves to open the door and confront the courier. Bursting with emotion, she screams, "Enough! Who are you? Why won't you leave me alone? What the hell is in that damn package?" The courier remains silent, seemingly unaffected by her rage. "This is your package, Miss Maria. You must accept it. It's crucial." His voice resonates cold and monotone. Maria feels her sanity boiling over. She shouts, demanding explanations, but the courier remains unwavering. His face maintains an expression of tranquility, as if impervious to her screams and demands. Attempts to shout at the courier and drive him away fail, as if her cries are swallowed by the nocturnal darkness. Each scream gets lost within the vast walls of her home, and the courier, like a ghost, silently persists. A constant reminder of the inevitability of this mysterious package. Maria's strength is dwindling. Each knock on the door pierces her sanity, and the enigmatic courier becomes a haunting presence in her nightmare. In desperation and fear, she decides to call the police. Maria recounts everything. The package, the knocks, the mysterious courier seemingly pursuing her. The police arrive, inspect the house, but find nothing suspicious. The officers' glances seem skeptical, as if they believe she's merely a victim of an elaborate prank. Perhaps someone was just playing a trick on you. Stay vigilant, says one of the policemen, leaving the house. Exhausted and bewildered, Maria thanks the police and closes the door. With time, she begins to calm down. The unusual sounds and strange occurrences come to a halt. Through sheer willpower, she convinces herself that it was just a bizarre incident left behind. The evening passes peacefully. Wearied by the endless events, Maria, hoping the worst is over, decides to go to sleep. She drifts into slumber, attempting to forget the nightmare that has haunted her in the past few days. Weary and depleted, Maria lies in bed, hoping the night will pass without any new surprises. She closes her eyes, attempting to wipe away the edges of haunting memories. However, like a quiet, flickering light in the corner of consciousness, the sound of knocking at the door returns. Again and again, like an ominous ritual, the knocks pierce the silence of the night. Maria hears them, but decides not to get up. She lies in bed, pressing the pillow to her ears, as if it can shield her from the mysterious sounds. Her heart pounds, and the knocks seem to be getting closer. The darkness of the room becomes impenetrable, as if swallowing everything except for this monotonous knocking. Maria realizes that the nightmare hasn't left her, that the shadow of misunderstanding still lingers in the air. But she chooses to stay in bed, closing her eyes, trying to drown herself in sleep. The persistent sound of knocking at the door sears through the night. But Maria, refusing to turn away from reality, decides not to let this nightmare enter her world again. The shadow remains, but she resolves to embrace sleep as the last refuge against the unknown. Falling asleep, she hopes that the morning will bring calm and answers to the questions lingering in her soul. Morning arrives, and Maria awakens in her quiet room. The sound of knocking has vanished, and there are no traces of the mysterious courier. Outside the window, the world peacefully glistens with the morning sun's rays. She rises, trying to forget the events of the previous night. Immediately, it seems to her that the entire evening was nothing more than a dream. All those strange occurrences, the courier, the knocks, like ghosts, dissipating under the morning light. Maria reaches for her phone, attempting to distract herself. At that moment, an unknown number calls her. She hesitates before answering. The voice on the other end sounds ordinary. "Apologies for the inconvenience, Miss Maria. This is Amazon. We would like to apologize for the misunderstanding and accidental delivery. It was purely a technical glitch." The sound of this call digs into Maria's soul, and she feels a shiver down her spine. The words of apology cannot completely dispel her unease. Amazon's resolution puts an end to it, but the shadow of misunderstanding and fear remains, reminding Maria of the previous night. Was it a real nightmare, or just a dreamlike illusion? Unanswered questions mysteriously merge with her memories, making her doubt the boundaries between reality and dream. The story leaves us with unanswered questions, much like the mysteries that often linger in the shadows of our own lives. Was it a mere glitch? Or is there something deeper, more enigmatic at play? Remember to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. What do you think happened to Maria? And of course, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more enigmatic tales. Until next time, dear Nightwalkers, keep your senses sharp and your curiosity alive.